You know that I won't be untrue. You know that I won't be a lie. If I was to say to you, boy, we couldn't get much higher.
Change the world with. Someone political, complicated, a musician. That didn't last. Loving. Solid. Reliable. I felt safe with Robert. He did things properly, the old-fashioned way. He asked me. I said yes. And instead of changing the world, I built my own world, with Robert at the centre. The wedding was first. The church wedding in the spring. I found my dress on the first fitting, ivory-coloured silk that fell to the floor. On the day, I had my hair curled and pinned in place, just how I'd imagined it. The church was covered in flowers, and as I walked down the aisle, I felt like I was in a film. It was so... Then there was the reception in the village hall with a sit-down meal before the tables and chairs were cleared for dancing. Our first dance was close to you. We had lessons before, so we didn't mess it up. As he pulled me in from a spin, he whispered, it would be. I would be. After the honeymoon, we stayed with my parents until we'd saved enough money to buy the right house. A house just on the edge of town with a garden and a picket fence, the kind you draw in primary school. When we moved in, I spent every day sanding, painting, varnishing, papering the walls. And after 3 months, the house was ready. Ready to be lived in. On our first anniversary, I planted a poplar tree.
see how he treats me? It's like he's not even here. Not listening. Unresponsive. He makes me sick, sitting in that chair, refusing to acknowledge me. Everything he does infuriates me. The way he eats his cornflakes. The way he does his tie up too tight. A small knot at the base of his neck, shouting, "Look at me! I look ridiculous!" The way he leans over my shoulder while I'm doing the crossword. I'll be at the brink of an answer, and he'll ruin it for me. He does that in films too. Who done it?
Robert knows.
Who killed the victim?
Robert knows.
Who's to blame?
Robert fucking knows.
The way he masks me with his silence. I'm not here to fulfill his needs. I'm not a bloody puppet.
Welcome to Rising Star Audio Self-Help Book number 11C. Thank you for choosing Rising Star as your primary self-help companion. Please sit back, relax, and close your eyes. Listen to all instructions carefully for optimum relaxation.
Now, focus on your breathing. Concentrate on taking some deep breaths. In and out. Breathe in and out. That's it. You're doing fantastic. In. And out.
Now, have you given yourself a pat on the back today? No? Well, I suggest you give yourself a pat on the back right now. You deserve it. You are worthy.
Don't be satisfied with less. Now, massage your ears, working from the lobes up to the root of your helix.
Now repeat after me. I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
Come on, louder. I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
Massaging those ears. I am a strong, independent woman.
I am a strong, independent woman.
I am invincible.
I'm invincible.
Yeah!
This is ridiculous.
Yeah!
My new dress deserves an outing. I
silence fills our ears like cotton wool. Our air is loaded with potential. What could be said? What could be done? Could. Won't.
Drowning. I'm gasping for acceptance, thirsting for reality.
Reaching for skin.
That I'm supposed to crave.
It isn't enough. It never is. But I'm changing that.
Maybe all this time we've been trapped in a chrysalis, transforming. Wings will unfurl, filling these gaps, and will rise to where the air is clear. Unstuff our ears, scrape the mold from our tongues, and glide.
I'm in my garden, a place where I'm most at peace. Amid the simplicity of things that grow, breathing life into the world. In spring, red catkins, a sign of failure. Again, my time comes bearing no fruit. At my feet, roots intertwined, forge ways in the soil, a path leading nowhere. Come autumn, my poplar's leaves are the purest gold, like that of my wedding land. Its arms reach to the sky, seeking light, bathed in warmth. Nurturing and tending through frost and snow, its life locked, cold in the air, awaiting its fate. All things must pass, cut down in its prime, beauty paid for.
I've
Be bound by a piece of paper,
Weightless.
fragile, flammable,
I'm restricted.
by a piece of paper,
My name,
Mrs.
Robert.
Jones, small and insignificant.
Next to his confident signature.
I remember now. Looking back, my hand was shaking as I was signing that register. If you look closely, you can see how I must have been trembling at the time. I started off confidently writing the letter E. As I moved on to L, doubt started to creep in. I took a pause while I hovered to place the dot above the I. Trying to ignore my symptoms, Z came next. It appeared unreadable. That's because I was rushing. I wanted to get this done so that I could move forward. I was in primary school. I giggled to myself as I wrote the letter E. After writing that letter only a few moments ago. It's funny how things change. Time seemed to move slowly as I finished my name. T. H. I took the surname Jones. You can see I started to write my maiden name, Smith. The little curve on the top of the J as if I was propelling my new name. Maybe I was. O. The symbol represents eternity, reminding me that I'm signing a lifelong contract. The sweat trickled on my forehead as N was written, a voice screaming no in my head. The third E. I wasn't so confident anymore. S. There it was. Elizabeth Jones in black and white. An unbreakable contract. Beginnings of a panic attack. Breath quickening, heart racing, palms sweating. I kept this inside, of course. Now, Mrs. R. Jones, printed perfectly on top of each envelope. Bank statement, Christmas cards, screams at me, I'm perfect. The letters are thick, calm, and confident. Mocking me. Why have I let this man manipulate me? I'm trapped in this relationship just because of a few measly letters! But my name is a symbol of tradition and unity. I'm one half of a whole. Without Robert, I don't exist. I'm just Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
Who am I? I barely recognise myself.
Can't sleep,
Can't think.
can't feel,
Hollow. Lifeless.
drained. You pushed me to this point. You, no one else. And I think life is a waiting game. Every day that passes is one day closer to dying.
I know how to do it. All the best ways. Some messy, some quick, some more complicated. Slashing your wrist. It'll get mess. You don't like mess, but it'll get the job done.
Overdose. We have pills for all sorts in the kitchen. Headaches, flu, anxiety. That would be easy.
Drowning yourself. As simple as getting in the bath and not getting out.
Do you see yet? See what you've done?
This isn't a joke.
from my body.
My entire body feels numb.
Think how wonderful it might be to no longer matter, to no longer struggle, or worry, or fail.
I need to make you see